Good evening, everybody. Good evening, my fans. It's still the Adam Miri, daughter of the sea. Congrats, colleague, and one. Today's topic is very important for the Guinea and Waking Lions. How you can find your spiritual bond. The person, the man or the woman, you and him or you and her, that have spiritual bond. In being Guinea partner in this physical realm, because some of you forget that what we are is spiritual and physically. That is why a wise person, African person, will only focus more in spiritual life to arrange some things, because you are the reflection. Anything that happened to you in the spiritual realm will come to you in the physical realm. You only take time. But some of you don't know. Please, everybody that is watching me, you have a spiritual bond. The person, you and her, are again in an oath to you. When you come on earth, I will marry you. That is why the only thing that destroys Africa is that we fail to know the rules guiding nature. Olden days, when a man see a beautiful lady and you want to marry the lady, the man will go for Alpha. See what do they ask? Please, spiritual person, Maazi Eke family, her first daughter, is it the woman I have spiritual bond with? The spiritual person will do Alpha. They will not check. If they say in that Alpha that this lady, Maazeke daughter, is the one that has spiritual bond with you, you will see the man, they will carry wine. The only thing they will do is just to go and ask the kindreds, go and ask the kind of foundation the girl came from. But you know the only thing, nothing like courtship olden days. Nothing like I do you, I know do you. Nothing like dates her to know her character. Ada ama character. They don't see anybody pants. Or they know whether you are tall. What they know that the person that he has spiritual bond with, you will see the man, they carry his kinsmen and go to that lady and marry the lady. Lady was set. And before the lady will say, go ahead and marry me, the same lady will go with his family to offer to a spiritualist to ask question. That Okan for family, their son wants to marry me. Is it the man I have spiritual bond with? The Alpha will tell the lady, yes. The girl will say, I accept. Tomorrow, marriage don't happen. Next tomorrow, they don't give birth. That's how they, and before you know it, the girl has gotten married. But now, many of us have forgot who we are. We are not Africans. We don't look at the material things. That is why what they use and capture our hearts. You see a young lady, you ask her the kind of man you want to marry, she will say a rich man. Can you even ask yourself, that person I have spiritual bond with, is he a rich man? You don't ask that question. You only look for material things. A man that is rich, a man that can give me comfort life, a man that is okay, without finding that whether that man that has everything is the man that has spiritual bond with you. Now, how many girls are asking it? No. Only the pockets. That is why many of you get divorced. Time will come. The man and the woman that will last with you in marriage is the man and the woman that you have spiritual bond with. The person you and her have spiritual bond. If you catch that person in physical realm, no, if you marry, no separation. But even now, our men are no more saying, let me go and ask whether that lady is the person that has spiritual bond with me. Do you know what the men are saying? That girl that carry big bomb. Now that girl that know how to cook. Now, all been days or they quote something like that. Can never see a lady that they see their pants before marriage. Can never see a man that looking for a girl that have big bomb. When you see the breast, when you see the big bomb, you can never see such. They only go for the person, the woman I have spiritual bond with. They go and marry the person. I talk with man, whether you have good character, whether you have big bum bum, whether you have a left leg, whether your breast still standing, they don't care about that. They just go and marry you. Please, the man and the woman that will last with you on earth, but again, you have a spiritual bond. Mariata, if you like, you are looking for a rich man or looking for a beautiful lady. If that lady you want to marry, you and her, you don't have any spiritual bond, my dear, be the best character, my dear, be the best man. One day, the girl will separate with you. The marriage cannot last. Because that lady you went and marry, that don't have any spiritual bond with you, there is someone somewhere that has spiritual bond with that lady. Time come, nature will join them together. Because this is what you money. We only get spiritual problem too much these days because we don't know about the rules. How many parents, when their child wants to get married, they will go and ask question. Oh, sorry, the person that wants to marry my daughter, is it the same person that has spiritual bond with her? No. The parents will say, I don't even care whether that person that is rich, whether it's the man that has bond with you. No. I don't even care whether the person that has bond with you. No. You can find a man or the woman that have bond with you, the kind of person you don't like in life. Maybe you are looking for a tall guy, but the person that has spiritual bond with you is a short guy. They don't give you what you even want. How can I marry a short guy? My dear, check whether that short guy is the man that has spiritual bond with. That is the man you marry. And man with separation. Nothing like separation. I don't know why we fail to know the areas of nature. I don't know why everything is now spiritual problem. Even people that are married today, they don't even check that. Tomorrow it's not on the millimeter again. Some of us is not much spiritual. Some of them is that we fail to follow the beginning, the areas, the rules guiding nature. The man that will stay with you on earth without having any problem, like a rolling million, is what? The man that has spiritual bond with you. That your fiancé, that your husband to be, he didn't have any spiritual bond with you. No matter who you are, no matter the person you are, the person that has spiritual bond with you, the person that you and him will marry, and marriage will last. The person that has spiritual bond with you will love your character. Your character will be the best. Anybody you are seeing on earth that has spiritual bond with you, if you are worst in other people's eyes, the person will love you where you are, because that is where his bond is. Bond is what? Is magnet. See who is you and him, how you people are. Anybody that has spiritual bond with you, when you meet the person, see, there's something like that separate this thing. That is how nature made it. That is who we are olden days, not now we are whining mouth. Olden days, you can never see a girl that say, I want to marry a rich man. You can never see a man that say, I want to marry a lady that is a boy bomb. Do you know what they go after? The person I will marry, a person that has spiritual bond with me. That you listen. Then one thing about them that if they ask that spiritual bond, they'll ask the kind of foundation this girl came from. They will tackle it before anything will happen. That is why many of them last in marriage. That is why you see them, many men marry many multiples of wife and still maintain that standard. Because before they embark in that multiples of wife and come with, they will ask whether they are destined to be polygamous. But many people don't know those things. Not all men are polygamous. There are men, no matter who you are, hear me, they must marry multiples of women because that is what they sign. I'm coming to the world to have many multiples of women. If you stop them, they'll have many side chicks more than you. But now, nobody is asking all those things. Now, we are talking about everything is catching fire. Now, me and you are not asking about a person that has spiritual bond with you. You may get your own from a poor man. I'm talking, listening. You may get your own from an ugly girl. I'm talking, listening. You may get your own from a man that don't have any money. I'm talking, listening. You may get your own from a lady that don't have a wise. It's not even in school. Listen, I'm talking. You can get your own from any man, any woman. But if the person you got, a person that has spiritual bond with you, whether ugly, whether poor, whether nothing, my dear, that marriage will last without even doing anything. Because no matter who you are, nature must take place. Like you do any or if you like do any spiritual work, if you better miss the man that is not your spiritual bond, There's no spiritual work can reverse that person back unless you want to do karma. And time will come. Oh, maybe, but there's no charm that can hold a man. I'm fucking late. Listen, there's no charm that can hold a man. Nature is powerful than charm. That is why some of you are doing things without nature signing. And tomorrow nature will take place because nature owns us. Nature is God. No charm, no ogu can hold a man to you. The thing that holds a man, the greatest charm, is the man that have bond with you. The greatest charm is the that has bond with you. I have a charm again. That is the greatest ogu. If you catch the person will love your character. The person will accept who you are. The person, even if they have problem, he would like to arrange it. Some of you, many of you would like to because you have this bond. You and him or you and her take an oath. We are coming to this world. We will be husband and wife. Why can't us go back to the old good ways? Why are we failing who we are? Why are we looking for material things? If you're coming back to nature, stop looking at material things because nature will give you things that will not give you side effects. That is nature. You have more with a side effects unless you are going at the back to collect and you get well here. Why are we not going back to the old good ways again? Where is our ways? Where is the way of when you want to get married? The partner will rise up. Hanga dress. Let me go and ask question about the daughter. This is my side you want to marry. The spiritual bomb. No! Parents are now looking for the latest guy in town. Man, I want to tell you something. That guy you want her to marry is the man that has spiritual bond with her. You don't care. All you want is your one no tomorrow it's not the millimeter again. Oh, my chin. Oh, my uncle. Hey, my auntie, when you didn't follow up the guiding lens of being nature, tomorrow you boy on yours. And the millie, this is spiritual husband do me. I say, my husband do not be your husband. You failed the rules guiding nature. And time come udegi. My sister, my brother, the man you want to marry, the woman you want to marry, is it the woman you have a bond with? Nobody asks. Tomorrow, you know why my husband leave me? That man that leave you is the person that has spiritual bond with you. If it's not, forget about him. You must leave one day because the man will go to his own spiritual bond, not you. That lady didn't leave me. After I trained her in university, she leave me. My dear, if the girl you're doing in university didn't have any spiritual bond with you, time come, the girl must leave you. Like do charm, go today to report that lady. You are wasting your time, and you will be bouncing because you are reporting for nothing's sake. Everything is in the middle. Tell them, my dear. Why did you follow the rules? Why did you follow the rules? What is all this? What is all this? Why can't you just come back to the old good ways? We are feeling nature. Nature is looking for us everywhere. Please, if you like, listen now. Because time will come. Don't cry hard, I know. There is no charm that can hold love. There is no ogu that can hold any man or any woman for you. It will hold 1 year, it will leave you. The only charm you can have in your life is finding somebody. Staying with a man or a woman that has spiritual bond with. If he's poor, times will come, the thing will change. I don't know future. As far as the man you have the spiritual bond with, my dear, forget about poverty. Time will come, nature will change you people. She's not beautiful, and the girl has spiritual bond with you. Make her to be beautiful. Change her. As far as somebody that has spiritual bond with you, my dear, the marriage can never separate. No matter the only spiritual problem that I have in that marriage, my dear, that lady is for you. She must be for you. He must be for you. Because that is where the magnet is. There's no spiritual thing that can stop it, that can separate it. Why we are not talking about this again? What we are looking for, that's them now. What kind of man do you want to marry? Hey. And a man now get money now. But have you even asked yourself, that my man that has spiritual bond with me, am I called Diego? Do you know where I'm falling? Do you know the kind of foundation that person falling? Do you know that lady that you want to marry? Whether the lady that is your spiritual bond, if it's not beautiful, this is your own. Make her to be beautiful. If that guy is not rich, you meet him, grow with him, he can never leave you because you have the bond. I'm talking. Oh, yeah, biggest charm. If it's not the way you want, my dear, enter the boutique. Change her. Hi, African. If it's not the way you want, my dear sister, you can change a man that has spiritual bond with you. He will never leave you. No matter anything that attack him, he must come to you because you have the bond. That is it. Find the person that you want to marry, the person that you want to stay with forever. Check the person that has spiritual bond with you. Forget about the money. It's not beautiful. The person that can stay with you forever without having any I no hate you, no hate me, divorce I don't want, is the person that has spiritual bond with you. Like you do anything you want to do. The person that will maintain with you in marriage, person that has spiritual bond, that you people will come on earth and you'll be husband and wife. You can find that person anywhere. Whether a poor guy, whether he's a poor guy, help him. Oh, you can never leave you. He will love your character. He will love who you are. She will love everything about you. I'm telling you. Because you have this bond, his oath. She can never leave you. No matter what. You guys may quarrel, but that quarrel will never pass of separation. Because that is where his bond is. There is attraction. The way a magnet is. The keep on magneting. Go back to the old good ways. It's good for you to use it and even train your children. Before you marry. Before you accept a man with your full heart, even a woman with a full heart, check the woman whether you and her have spiritual bond. That is the only person that can stay with you without having any problem. But if it's not the person, marry. I give you a time. He or she must separate because that is no way your bond is. Gone are the days gone by when a woman will try to marry. The man one will not look for the pocket. Will go and look for spiritual bond. He can find in anywhere. He's saying, I want to marry a poor man, I want to marry a rich man. Do you know where on is? Where is from that poor home? And it's your bond. You must stay with him. Now, I want to marry a girl that is beautiful. The that is fair. Do you know whether that girl that is ugly and dark is your spiritual bond? You don't know. But they want to marry a favorite girl. If you miss your own, your name is sorry. Now, you will be divorced and happy. Find your bond. That girl you want to marry, dress and more, whether you have spiritual bond with her. Forget about she's not beautiful, you can maintain her. Forget about she's not the way you like, you can maintain her. Forget about he is not okay. All your bond, if you marry her, she can never leave you. As far as sitting as magneted, you will find her, you will find your bond. That is how the life is. Olden days, I haven't seen our great grandfather that said that divorced and happy. I feel by Monday Nana is not divorced and happy. I haven't even heard that when my great grandma is divorced and happy, getting me like, yeah. Why? They follow up the rules of nature. That is why it's not so much spiritual problem that is doing them. I haven't seen anybody in olden days. You will see them divorced and happy. Why is it now? Why? They know the rules guiding nature. Everything is not really about spiritual problem. Some of you are suffering today because you lack knowledge, because you are misled, because of what you don't know how to follow it up. The better you listen now, know how to help you on time. Okay, when you want to get settled with somebody, marry somebody, no matter how beautiful, ugly, poor, find your bond. That is the only person that will last with you forever. Without having any karama, kaya. Do change. The person will love you who you are and will accept your character, because that is the way the bond is a magnet. I love you guys so much. Don't forget, I'm still congrats one Adam Miri. You can drop 2 questions before I go off. Okay, thank you for this question, man. See, not every man will marry only one wife. There are men, their destiny is polygamy. There are men, there you is to come on earth to marry many women, 3 or 4. Every man can never stay with one woman. Yeah. No, Maria I know you today. Not every man can marry only you. Depends on the kind of man you marry. If that man is telling you you want to marry another wife, just a bafa to us. Whether is it clear eyes or you wire. Yeah. So not every man can marry only one woman, no. There are men, that is their destiny. They will come out, they will marry 2 or 3 women. They are still living. When you ask questions, they tell you that your husband is you want to marry 2 women. Leave him to marry. But if you don't leave him, he may not tell you. But such man will always have many side chicks outside. And then I am the saint. Because that is you what. If you didn't bring them home, you will have them outside. I said it up here. Use your tongue and count your teeth. Another question. See, yes, that is the world you are now. If you ask many ladies now, who do you want to marry? Rich man. That is how the world currency has done with African has but everything is but you use your brain. Any man that will stay with you forever is the man that has spiritual bond with you. Because if you fail to understand and check all those things, marry that man, one day the man must leave you. Everything is not in the middle. Some people have crash marriage now, have divorce. Not about or dimly. Some of them are people that miss their bond. They marry somebody else's bond. Time come, nature separate you two. Because if that person has somebody, it's destined to be with. So some of them is not much about dimly or dimly. Some people that have divorce now, separation, people that don't marry their bond. No matter how you, no matter character you have, no matter how you do, the man must leave you one day. Understand? So this is how the world, this is how our forefathers did, and this not making them dimly, because they know before they marry anybody, they normally go to foundation and ask questions. They normally go to village and ask questions. They normally go to Alpha and ask questions. Before they don't even see that girl pants. They don't even know, you and her, they don't even talk. They don't stay there. Father. I saw when I was going to farmer, I saw my Azek daughter. The one that has slim. I want to marry her. Maybe you don't even know the girl or don't even talk to the girl. The man and the father will go and draw dress, go and do our father. Is it that my Azek daughter? Is it my son? People say that has spiritual bond. I draw ya. When they say yes, you see the man carry his own side, carry wine and go to my Azek family. We see one Odara, we see one beautiful queen in your house. It's your second daughter you want to marry. They haven't talked. You will see them, the man will tell them, don't worry, go home. Come next week, we will give you go ahead order. The same father of the child will go and carry his daughter, go and do her far to ask question. Whether not my family is my daughter spiritual bond. You will see the same people ask question, they confirm, they will tell you, come and pay your bride price. That's how the girl will marry you. You see her carry her small bag there, move to her husband farm after paying the bride price. You can never see them being together. Nothing like courtship holding this. And you know that when you have spiritual bond with somebody, that person will stay with you forever. So why are we not doing it now? Everything is not spiritual problem. If people are divorced now, it's in dimly man. Some of you is not dimly, some of you that you miss your bond. You must separate. You miss your bond or blonde dimly again. Some don't know. Because the people that are about to get married, dress. If you find your own equal person, my dear, let your bond marry. That is how much you want it. One day it may change for the man. The man will grow and become rich. You find your own in an ugly girl, my dear guy, you marry her, is your bond. Maintain her to be beautiful. Marry her. That is where your bond. That is where you will stay. You don't have problem. And I love you guys. Don't forget to. You see, congrats, colleague, and one for damn million. May this topic change some souls that will listen. Not only about listen and practice. We connect back to change me, to bring back the old good ways. That is one of my mission. I'm not here for the sheep. I'm only here for the sleeping lions. People that can hear, listen, and put in practice. Please, talk about bond, okay? If you want to marry, look for your bond. Forget about material things. Forget about money, forget about that. Anywhere you find your own, whether poor, rich, handsome, ugly, as far as it's your bond, marry her, marry him. Everlasting marriage doesn't like in the middle. The marriage must last, no matter what. So please, coming online tomorrow, I will drop the topic. I didn't finish what I'm doing early today, that's why I came late. But tomorrow I promise I will come early. For now,